books on the shelf. Yeah, she's on the rise. Social wave, making plays all day and night. NeeceeLexy in the spotlight, shining so bright.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Neecee channel, and we're here with an exclusive interview all the way from Uganda. I have with me here an amazing team that are behind the Kitgum Run, and today we are going to be discussing what the marathon is all about and also some of the diseases that they're trying to combat with Nothing Disease Syndrome. It's a commendable effort to raise awareness and support individuals that are affected by Nothing Disease Syndrome in the rural areas at Uganda. We have Ugandan influencers here today with us. They will be able to explain to us what their mission is all about and how they're willing to come together as a team to be able to raise this awareness, as well as the information for those who are willing to either participate or donate towards this effort. Without further ado, please, I have with me here the lovely and amazing, beautiful Simpo Gladys, and also we have the amazing MCC and the Madman, as well as Okidi, who are also in the building. Please welcome all of them, all the way from Uganda to Canada. We would love to have you guys here today. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are here now.
I'm sorry, I'm having some difficulties with this Zoom. I don't know, they have changed a lot of features, so sorry for that. Yeah, so I'm really so excited to be on this Zoom meeting with you. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity and platform. It really means a lot to us as Kitgum. Yes, I'm so excited to be here, and we shall share a lot of things. Yes, I'm Simpo Gladys, a local influencer from Uganda. I'm nice to be here.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. And the rest want to introduce themselves as well?
Yeah, I think let me go next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm by the names of ECee. I'm a rapper, a singer, a producer, actually award-winning rapper for, Northern Rap of the Year. And I'm actually so excited to be part of this team and, to be part of this amazing interview. I'm actually so glad to be here. I think, yeah, that's a little bit intro about myself. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Nice to meet you as well.
All right.
I think we also have the Madman in the building.
Okay, everyone, good evening, good afternoon. How are you doing, wherever you are from? My name is the Madman, an influencer, a content creator in tourism and marathons. I'm glad to be here. Neecee, thank you for hosting us. We've come here to make sure we put across the issue of Kitgum Run. I come from Resort Marathon, and I'm here to support my fellow members of Kitgum Run. I come from Resort Marathon and Gulu City Marathon. As the big brands, we've decided to stand together to hold up our baby growing from Kitgum Run. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. And I believe we also have Okudi in the building. Is he on the camera? Whenever you're ready, you can join us for sure. Yeah, so thank you guys for definitely joining in here. And also, when I first got reached out by the Madman about the event, I found it very exciting. And this is something that, you guys as a team come together to join and make a very big effort. One thing I wanted to know is, how did you guys come about it? What was the initial thought behind forming this team to be able to, raise awareness? Can you explain a little bit better as to how you guys came about organizing this event?
Thank you so much. I hope I'm loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
I think let me be able to explain that, since I picked the mic first. First of all, we are the youth of Kitgum municipality. It's a very small town in Uganda, and it's still a growing town. Yeah, and we have been facing, back in the days, I've been facing the 20 years of LRA war. Most people know about that. So that is why our area, Northern Uganda, is one of the least developed places because of the wars that we have been in. But right now, peace has been restored, and being among the first youths to move in this peaceful environment, so we also wanted to, we with the need to impact something on our community. Last year we did also our charity, but it wasn't in the form of a charity run. The same team, as Simpo Gladys, I believe in thanksgiving to the community. Everything that I do, I believe giving in the community. Last year from we did also it was a simple Thanksgiving last year, and we gathered some food stuff, but it was majorly coming from our pockets, and of course some few supports from our fans and media. So we managed to get some food stuff, rice, sugar, soap, and give out to the people, the elderly people, the vulnerable group of people, because that's where our main target is. We gave out to the elderly people in our community, the villages that are living all by themselves without any support from anyone. So we get to just make them know that there are people who think about them and love them, and besides that, we know that they are going through that, and to just give them hope to continue living. So this year, I said it is coming to the end of the year, and everything that has been a success throughout the year, I believe that we need to give back to the community, and our community is just growing, and we have very many things going on. We have been the outbreak of nodding disease syndrome was quite some good years back, and people have been doing runs to reach out to them, but it looks like suddenly after some years people have forgotten about them. So after I went to the villages and I saw they're no longer taking care of them, and people are already forgetting about them, and I brought the idea of this year's Thanksgiving came in. Let us create awareness of their existence so people can support them. It's not only about us supporting them with the little we have, but also it's creating awareness so the government also gets to hear that we still have people in those villages living with the syndrome, and everyone who wants to support them, they can still continue reaching out to them because they have already been abandoned, yet they need our support. They have the kind of sickness is the syndrome. You know how syndromes are, they are not so curable. They're not so curable. They're like, you live with it like throughout, and they need our support since it's not something that they looked for. It's just something that became like a pandemic in the area. And so that is how we came. We sat down. I'm like, since we all as Kitgum youth sat down with ECee Music, we sat down with YTY team and Ethnic Media, and since we all have the same objectives of impacting our community, we used to do it on a differently, but we said this year, instead of us doing things on our own, like differently, why not just come and impact on this small run, the Kitgum Run, so we can create that awareness, let people know that people are still living with nodding disease syndrome. That is the most important part of it, and also like get to give them something, reaching down physically. It's not about us giving them that thing, but it's about telling them that we still think about them and care and love them. And we are seeing them in every condition that they are going through, And most of the people who are affected with the syndrome are people that are below the ages of 20. They are mostly teenagers and the young children. It doesn't affect so much the elderly here. It's normally the young people. So that's how we build up the Kitgum Run, and it's its very first edition. We say, let us just try building up this run. No matter how it's going to turn up, we're not going to give up. Even if we have only 1 people turning up for the run, we are still going to continue building the run. And it's not only going to be focusing on the nodding disease syndrome, but we shall still notice the different problem in our community and try to solve the little problem with our ability. Since we also have strong influence on internet, we can easily impact it, even by just creating that awareness of any kind of problem we have in our small community, which is Kitgum. That is briefly the background of Kitgum Run.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing. I love the fact that, you guys are able to, come together as a team and with the same goal, with the same kind of hope for building and supporting the community around you guys, and also raising an awareness. And for those who don't know, that the nodding disease syndrome is basically a neurological condition that significantly impacts children, and it's in severe cases it can cause death, but also it causes character change, headaches, seizure, and cognitive development. So that is why it's really, really important that they are taking these awareness really serious, because this can also help a lot of children in the area. And one thing I also wanted to ask, like, so far with regards to the organization that you guys have come together and actually decided to unite and make a force, how far along are you guys right now with regards to the impact of raising the awareness? And then how many people actually like decided to now kind of join on board with, outside of just you guys, your teammates? And what other things are you guys looking for, especially, let's say, for us that are in the diaspora in Canada or the United States? There might be some Ugandan or some South Sudanese that are like us here that would willing to help. How can we go about like helping you guys as well with raising this awareness to make it bigger?
Thank you so much for the questions that you've asked. The first one is how far have we gone with getting people in our teams? I must say there are very many people who are positive about it, and they have tried to contact us, but most of them are far away. But the problem we have now in our community is this is a community that is still just growing. People are growing also in mindset. They don't really, some of them don't really understand what our initiative is. They think we have come as a group of people to look for funds and be just use it for our personal gains. So the people still don't much believe in what we are doing. That's all I can say. Not so much. We are not getting a lot of that positive. Of course, we have very many people who are supporting us here and there, but we still have to prove to them that we are here to serve the community. So that's why I told you, with or without people's support for the first time, I think they have some kind of history with maybe, you know, and they're not trusting us maybe in this initiative, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to prove that we are here strictly for the community, and it's what we have come to do. Whether with people's support or without people's support, we have our little something that we're just looking to as people to add something, so the weight is much heavier. That is why we put this Kitgum Run. Yeah. So the next question you ask is pardon, what is the next question you ask?
For the people that are in the diaspora, like us that are in the country, how would you guys want us to support you in making sure that this awareness reach like globally? We'll be able to hear you guys and also support you guys from far, even though we're not there.
Yeah, first of all, to create awareness, to support us, after watching this video, you share it, because some people don't have maybe physical to give someone, you know, to support it physically, but you can help us share the video to people who might want to support this initiative. You know, that's another way of supporting our. If you see any post about the Kitgum Run, if you cannot physically get involved in it, you can share it to your audience, share it to the people who might want to, who might be interested in knowing, or even if not, just share it to people around you. That is the one thing. Then secondly, if you also want another way, you can support us physically by, you know, giving those donations. It means a lot to us, because down here, people believe that support from all over, from the diaspora, and the physical support is very important. Like, any amount can really make a great change. And the only thing I can promise people is that this is not an initiative for personal gains. It is strictly for the community. So if you have the heart to support any community-based work, this is another platform for you. Any amount, people from the diaspora, you can support us by either creating awareness, continue speaking to people also, not only the physical, also you can also talk to people, tell them about what's happening in northern Uganda, tell them that people still are living with the nodding disease syndrome. Talk about it. You can also make a video, talk about the syndrome. Let us reach out for help, for the different even organizations that can come and support these people, you know, because not this short while support that people will just come and support and leave. You know, they should have some long-term support from, I don't know, from wherever, that they will be supporting them through, because they need that help from us, not support that will come a periodic support. They need support that is lasting, everlasting. So one way, spread the news, spread this gospel to anyone that you know, or you be around. Spread this gospel to them. Donation is still welcomed, and share the videos, share anything about talking about nodding disease syndrome in northern Uganda, and we shall appreciate it.
Amazing. Yeah. And for those also who wanted to know about where they can send the donation, you can send it to their phone number is 256 077 8901 699, and you will be sending it to Ameto Christine. And I will be also making sure that I put those information on the description below so you guys can also send those donation. And I'm also aware that you guys are also having a registration fee of 25,000 Ugandan shilling. Can you also tell us more about that and where they can also get that as well?
Yes, thank you. We already got some orders from people in the UK. Someone ordered for 5 t-shirts, and we really appreciate that support. Though they will not attend, but they have ordered those t-shirts, so we can maybe give it back to the community. The same way you can do that. 25,000 Uganda shillings. I don't know how much I can put it in dollars for many of you to relate to the amount, but 25,000 Ugandan shillings is the price for each of the kits, our vest kits. You know, from that kit, from that 25,000, 9,000 is to the projects, and the rest of the money is production costs. So if you buy the kit, it's like you're giving us 9,000 Ugandan shillings towards this initiative. So 25,000 for the kits, and still, if you cannot buy the kits, if you cannot buy the kit because you will not use it, you can buy it to someone in the community so they can support the run. Or if you cannot buy the kit, you don't want to buy it for anyone, you can just support as an individual donations towards this initiative, so that we get that money to mobilize the few foodstuff to take to the people living with the nodding disease syndrome.
Amazing. Yeah. And for those who are watching, make sure to guys, if you guys are able to support physically, to order those t-shirts and send it to that number that I mentioned, and also is going to be posted in the description below. And for those who are not be able to support physically, make sure to share the information, tag all of them on your social media, raise the awareness. One thing I also wanted to know, just individually from all the other groups that are also involved as a part of it, what is being a part of this organization or being a part of this program, what does that mean to you personally and also to the community that you're helping?
Yeah, to everyone who is part of this initiative, first of all, it's a very beautiful thing to be supported by people around you, and that means a lot to me. I receive calls of people, just some of them they don't support me, but they're just giving me the energy, thanking me that we love what you're doing and we really appreciate it. That's enough to keep me going, you know. And everyone in this who are supporting us personally, or I don't know, in any way, who are already part of the team, we really appreciate you so much, and you mean a lot to this initiative. You know, it's not about us, it's about the people. At the end of the day, if we do things selfishly, we do things for ourselves, it doesn't make any other good impact. What it doesn't gain when you have a lot and you can't give to people outside. The little that we have to give, you gain nothing. So I appreciate everyone who is on our team, supporting us in different ways. We have Link Media. Link Media is if you see Okidi is the CEO of Link Media, one of our local TV's channel here in Kitgum. And we have ECee Music. He introduced himself earlier on, and this is part of our team, and he's a graphic designer and all that. They're behind the graphics team, and also they have their project of teaching. In our small project of Kitgum Run, we don't only have a Kitgum Run, we have also a football match that is organized to bring the different youths together later in the evening to interact and all that. And also with ECee Music, with the knowledge he has about music and everything, he will also have a session after the run to pass on to the people who are in the same industry, give them more knowledge of how they can do music and all. So it's at the end of the day, we are passing on. We're not only doing it for the sake of the run, but we're also supporting sports by the different things that we're doing, activities like the football match, and also we support people who are in the entertainment industry, teaching them how it is done in the entertainment industry, how you can make money, how you can, all that is going to be part of the day. So we don't only have we don't only focus on one thing. So another person, the people that are also part of us is we have YTY team, which are behind the branding, the logos. They're the biggest brand here for clothes in our community here in Kitgum and Northern Uganda. So it's so beautiful to have such a strong team working with us, and we have Madman Emmanuel. I've been working with him Bulu Marathon, and we have been the same team Uganda Content Creators Association, and all this team coming together. It is just the strongest team of young people who are here to help the community and have big dreams of changing the community that is there through mindset and a lot of other things. And also not to forget to thank you so much. I don't know if it's the last, but other people are still going to talk, but since I want to thank you so much for giving us this initiative. This means a lot to us, not like the way you just picked up everything and you are so excited about it. You gave us that energy. It's like, wow, if someone sees this and puts ads and appreciates our work, it means we are not offside. Sometimes they can be thinking, are we doing the right thing? The community thinking, but you just gave us that positive energy that let's go, let's do this. I'm here to support you, and everything that you have given to us to support this run, it really means a lot to us. Blessings to you, and we shall not forget you about this thing that we have done. We have always going to be anything that you want us to, there are a lot of projects that will come along. When if you see that Simpo Gladys can help us in this, you can just contact us anytime, and we shall be there to support you, because you have stood with us in this also, and really, it really means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. I think the rest of the people will tell you how much we've been talking about this. We really appreciate. Thank you so much for the support.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Yeah. I know C is smiling. He wants to say something. But thank you, Simbo. I'm glad, I'm able to be helping you guys in any way possible.
So much.
Yeah, and I heard actually a lot of stories behind it from the Madmen, because me and Madmen, we usually host Twitter Spaces, formerly now known X, and there where we get to learn more about what the Ugandan influencers are doing. And he also was able to talk to me about the marathon and some of this initiative that you guys are doing. And for me, anything that has to do with youths and the involvement and how to give back to the community, it resonates with me. I'm always so keen to be yes, let's gather together as a united force to make sure that it happens. So I'm actually very proud of you guys for doing that, and I can help you guys in any ways possible from my end as well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate.
You're most welcome. Madman, you want to say something else, or see? I know you guys been so quiet.
Yeah. We have been so quiet. Actually, thank you again for giving me this platform. For the past few years, going back and joining the music industry as a rapper, as a singer. And from where we come from as, Kitgum, it has been hard to penetrate into, the Ugandan music scene. And with all this, I've been seeing how the talent back at home, people are very talented there, but they do not know how, how to distribute their music to, all these streaming platforms. And so on that day, I think we're going to be having a lot of activities, educating, the youth, educating the people who want to get into the space of music, and, teaching them how can you earn from your music, how can you distribute your music, how can the people outside there, listen to your music. And me as Emmanuel, I'm by the way, Emmanuel, Mr. Madman, we're namesake, yeah? Yeah, I'm also Emmanuel. So me as Emma, growing up from a place in Kitgum called Okidi, and Okidi is also among the places that have been affected by this nodding disease syndrome. And I've seen how these people, maneuver through life. I've seen how the elderly try helping them, of which a parent, they'll become a certain point that a parent is tired of taking care of these people, and they're neglected. And this is something that is, most of the people have actually forgotten, and coming up with this beautiful run and coming up with this, beautiful theme I feel like it's going to impact the community in a great way of, you know, creating awareness and secondly, supporting these people. And all in all, it's just going to be a very great run. I would actually love, if possible, if you would have, you know, if you could make it to Uganda and be there by yourself, but I know it's going to be impossible. So that you experience this and, you know, you get to see how Kitgum is, how these people are. And yeah, I think with all that, that's the few I can say. Maybe later on I will say a lot, but yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Madman. You can, you know, chip in and say a few. Thank you so much.
Your mic is mute.
The mic is mine, eh? First and foremost, Neecee, how are you doing? I'm all to be with you guys here. Neecee, I'm so proud of you just now. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
You listened to me, you understood my point quickly, and you chipped in with no time. Thank you for supporting Kitgum Run. Thank you for buying kits. Thank you for giving us this platform. I'm so proud of you. Just now continue supporting whatever you're doing. That is it. Secondly, I'm proud of these young people, Simpo Gladys and the team. I can really say that Kitgum Run is the youngest run, eh? The run organized by the youngest people. May come from Renzori, but they're old men, and I'm one of the youngest in the team, in that team. So, Gulu City, yeah, they're also big men. Bokesa and others, they're also big men. So, but I have to step in quickly to make sure that I work with my sister, Simpo Gladys, from our association. And then from there, I dedicated myself to support different runs in Uganda. As Renzori, we try to support each kind of run coming in because we believe in sports. So I'm going to make sure that this run, Kitgum Run, stands family, from technical part to finances to whatever, soliciting simple assistance. I'm ready. I'm going to make sure we make it happen. So since we are supporting a cause of health about nodding syndrome, you know, in Africa, Africa's problems are just, you know, very simple problems. We have diseases, poverty. That's what disturbs us in Africa here. So, but it is us as Africans to step in and work on it. So 3rd January, we just have a few days from now, like 5 to 6 days, to make sure the run stands in. We call upon everyone from wherever you are from the diaspora. Please support us, buy the kits. The kits are 25,000 Ugandan money. That's around $8. Simply $8. Out of the $8, $3 is going to the what? That's the 9,000 she was talking about. $3 is going to the diseases, to the charity cause. Then the remaining is the production cost. So 5 is production, then 3 goes to that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I call upon, please support us. Africa, I think we are the poorest continent in the whole world. We have a lot of problems, a lot. It is us, and I really appreciate you guys. So for that, I won't talk much. But for this one, we're going to have a lot. Marathons, standard. We hope to organize 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. This means even if you are an elite runner, you are an upcoming elite professional runner, this is a chance for you in Kitgum to come and exercise your talent. That's 1. 2, this marathon, this run will grow, and it will impact on the community. For us, wherever we go for these marathons, we leave money in the community, because all runners who come in from abroad, from neighboring towns, they come, they have to sleep, they have to stay. Borders get money, restaurants, we have to eat. That's money. The economy still. Police has to be paid. What? So we end up bringing in money. You know what we call economies of scale. Yeah. So automatically, the run is important towards not only the charity. Charity is sorted, will be sorted. Economy is added on because money is in the community. Talent is added on. We want to see champions coming from Kitgum. Are you getting it? So, and running, I'm sure from this one we can produce the Chipteges of this world. Are we together? So that is it, guys. So let's stand together on 3rd January to push this.
Amazing.
Everything will be professional, from marathon to entertainment. it will be fun and festive.
Yeah, I really like the big picture of it. Like, you know how you mentioned it's not only like just like charity about like supporting the community of Kitgum, but also bringing in businesses that day, making sure that, you know, there's other part of the community, like the money is also going back into the community. That's like such a big picture that a lot of people might have missed out on, like why this program such an important piece. So I love the fact that you mentioned that. I think that's going to be resonating with a lot of people, even like for government level, whom I see like, hey, you know, this is something that we want to be a part of and also help and support the initiative of these youth people that are making this, because it can also have a big impact to the community. And I would love, and that's why, like, you know, sharing these kind of interviews and sharing these kind of articles that we're writing, it will be able to help them understand, okay, this is just more than just a run. This is like a change and, you know, a chance for the community to grow as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off. But I just wanted to say that this is really, really a big thing. Yeah.
It's okay cutting me off. It's very okay. So, nothing much to add on that. I think if there is a kid, he can come on board and speak. But for us, as me, the madman from Resort Marathon, from Gulu City Marathon, we are there steady. We are calling upon everyone to be with us. Barra City Marathon, you guys, we are calling you to come on board. We are calling upon Fort Portal Marathon. Come on board. You know, for us in Uganda, we say, Banja lya mwenge, ligwena mwenge means a date of wine is paid by one. If I give you booze, you have to pay me back booze altogether. So we call upon every marathon to come and support us. Already we are having Missouri supporting, we are having Good Marathon supporting. Everyone should come. We will make this together because running communities are the same. They're the same in Uganda here.
Amen.
Yeah. So guys, we're waiting for you. That's all.
Thank you so much. I know this thing was set up for 45 minutes, so it might end, but then we can rejoin. I just want to say, like, thank you. This Zoom link is gonna die in less than a minute, but we can rejoin again because I want to just kind of like have a better closing of what we can discuss on this interview. But I love what you guys are saying so far. I feel like this is really, really important cause, and I'm more than happy to be here and supporting you guys throughout the way. And
step up your style game with NeeceeLexy Boutique. From trendy activewear to stylish shoes, we've got everything you need to shine. Shop now for the latest fashion pieces, comfort, style, and confidence all in one place.
And that is why it's such an important piece to share more, like, you know, to blast it around the social media, getting more and more youth to be involved and actually be a part of it. And I feel like that would amplify the message across like the whole country and even like outside. I will try my very best with the article, with the information that I have from my side to be able to share it, because I do have some of my audience that are based in Uganda as well. So if they can come out and support. Unfortunately, for this time around, I won't be there just because I'm in Canada here. But hopefully, my biggest promise is for next year I can be there in person. You know,
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So if you guys just give me a heads up, 2 months heads up, I'll fly down there.
Definitely, we will.
Yeah, because Uganda for me is like also like a second home. You know, I have a family and friends that are down there, so I'll definitely come.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, what does it mean to be a child from Kitgum? Like, what does that look like? Like, you know, because I know you guys put so much emphasis on actually helping the community, but the pride and joy of being like, you know what, I'm from Kitgum. What does that look like? Tell the people of the world, like, why Kitgum is the Kitgum.
Wow. Actually, me, I would say, there's another name they call me Kitgum Baby.
Hey.
Because you know, right now where I am, I feel like I'm so proud of home because first and foremost, I think the first Kitgum artist to take a hip hop music hour at home, and wherever I go, anywhere, I have my T-shirts with the name Kitgum Baby on it, and I'm very proud of home, and the fact that you know, most of the times home has been neglected, you know, and right now we have the chance to spread the word, and we are able to, do what our ancestors could not do. You get. So whenever I find a chance to stand on a stage, I know I'm representing my ancestors. They didn't get the chance to to stand on this stage and represent home the way I'm representing. So to me, I'm just very proud to be from Kitgum, and everywhere I go, I think even if Kitgum had a flag, I would be having it always 24/7, because it's always good to remember where you come from. It's always good to represent your roots. Yeah. So it means a lot to me. Yeah, it means a lot to me. And the fact that, we lost a lot of friends on the way, a lot of family members due to, the LRA war. And now, if they had a chance also to, to have a voice, they would also be proud of home. So we are doing this for all the people back at home and all the people that we lost. Yeah, now it's time to, forget about the past and raise the flag high. I think, that's all I can say. On my side, I think Simpo has what she can say, but that's on my side.
Amazing. Simpo, so what does it mean to be a Kitgum native?
I must say, I was so blessed to come from here, because home is home. No matter where you're from, you have to just love home. You have to impact home. Never forget home. We have because of the war, we went and studied in Kampala because of very many issues here home. But right now that is very peaceful. Our place is quite not so much developed. That's why we are here. We're here to make the place. We have to be here to put Kitgum on the map. We believe that one day our town will develop into a city.
Yeah.
And that's how does that start? By us changing people's mindsets. With the things that we are doing, most of people didn't believe that actually there is a content creator. Like someone can do a professional thing, like on content creation. Like I came and changed people's mindset about that. But when I just started doing the content creation, everyone home would just be telling me, even in the whole Kitgum, what is this? Why can't you go and look for a job? Why can't you do this? But right now they have seen how much impactful, positively I have been to the community, and they're like, please teach our children how to do that thing, because at the end of the day, it is about talent and about creativity. The world that we are living in, it's not just the world of copying. Like you've seen our parents back in the day, they think that the only way you can survive is by being a doctor, an engineer, but you have come to change all that mindset. People have hand skills. People are talented. Why can't you do something about your talent? You're a footballer. Why can't you put more attention to that thing that your talent? So that's what we are here to do. We want to revive our Kitgum, and our Kitgum is a very beautiful place and it's growing, and we love it so much. Everyone knows I'm from Kitgum. Wherever I go, I make sure I identify myself as a girl from Kitgum, because that is where I'm from. And we invite anyone who's listening to this video or watching this video, please, if you're coming to Uganda, make sure you step your feet in Kitgum. Let us help us and we develop our town together. Come and just, even if you're going to just buy a biscuit, you're going to support someone's local business, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
At least now I know when I'm flying to Uganda, I'm gonna be like, I'm going down to Kitgum.
Please come to Kitgum. We shall really welcome you with love.
Amazing. I love that. I love, home is always the best, like you said. And if
always
Kitgum babe and Kitgum girl can come as a force to make sure that Kitgum is well known, we can definitely all take a visit down to Kitgum.
Exactly.
It happens 3rd of January. That's where we want you to come.
Yeah, 3rd of January. Guys, come. If you cannot come, people from Kampala, I really appreciate to have a team of people coming from the neighboring districts, Gulu, and some few of them have already brought their kids, and that means a lot to us. It's like, yes, because most of the time, most of the big things have not been happening to our city, our town. But with time, we want to make our round actually the biggest, getting people from all over the world to come to attend. I know that will happen in Jesus' name. It will happen, and we believe that it's going to happen with time.
Yes,
we are very patient, and we
Amen to
here
that.
to win. Yes, and we're here to help the community.
That is really good. And I love that because, sometimes in life, it's like you have to manifest your vision. And once you put it out there for the universe, God will make it happen. And the fact that you guys are thinking bigger than what it is going to reach to that level. So, I'm really, really, really proud of you guys. And for everybody that doesn't know what Kitgum is, I think like from today, they should be saying the name Kitgum and they know where that is.
Yes, please, you can go to your local Siri and search for Kitgum and know where it's located. Just look for the map of Uganda and say, where is Kitgum?
That should
You know where.
work.
Yeah.
Awesome. So before we depart, where can people find you guys, and where can if people wanted to reach out to you guys, connect with you, whether it's like a music, the content creation, supporting Kitgum, and anything that you guys are doing for Kitgum, where can they find you guys and support you guys faster?
First of all, I have media platforms. I have big media platforms all over, and those media platforms, I have my email attached to it. And if you want to reach out to me on any important issues, I always check my email. You just send me a message on my email on any of the issues that you want to ask for. If it's sensible anyway, but if it's ask me about things that doesn't concern me or you or anyone, I'm going to simply ghost you. But if it's something that has to do with what I'm doing, I will actually help you out, so that's how you can reach us. We have our different media platforms: Simpo Gladys, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere. Simpo Gladys, you can reach us there.
Just Google her name, guys.
Just Google. Yes, Google. Google will show you this beautiful, actually Kitgum girl.
That's amazing. What about you, ECee?
So I'm also on all platforms. I go by the names of ECee.
Yeah.
ECee, because sometimes when I say ECee, people will just spell it the way they would like, the way they hear it, but the spelling is ECee. Yeah, I'm on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on like all the social media platforms. I'm there by the names of ECee. And also, if you want to stream my songs, I'm also on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music. ECee, just type ECee and you see the black tall Kitgum boy there. That's me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What about you, the madman, Emmanuel?
An interview, let unmute. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah.
We are listening to you.
For my case, yeah, first and foremost, find me on Twitter, the madman, yeah, the word mad. It's enough. So on YouTube, Nigerians refused me to use the name the madman. I use the name the friendly man. That's the name I use on YouTube.
I almost asked you why you changed it.
Of course, I changed it just only for YouTube because the audience was like, no, we can't work with you with that name. But on Twitter, they accepted it. On YouTube, they refused. So I changed it because of them. And most of Nigerians, they are your fans who caused the chaos. I remember very well. They're like, we can't work with you when you're the madman. Change the name. So I had to change. Can you find me there? That is it.
Amazing. Well, I just want to say once again a reminder to everybody that is watching. This interview is all about the Kitgum Run events that is going to happen in the 3rd of January down at Kitgum Boma ground. That's where it's going to be held. And once again, the registration fees for the kids are 25,000 Ugandan shillings, or you can donate some of the proceeding over to the phone number 256-077-890-1699, and it's at Emeto Christine. I would also post that information down here. The Kitgum Run is not only a call for action for health enthusiasts, but it's also a beacon of hope for the communities grappling towards ending and also raising awareness for the Neecee disease. By participating in the marathon or contributing any of your donation, you are going to help these individuals to play a pivotal role by enhancing the lives of the people that are infected by the disease, and also in ensuring that they're getting adequate nutrition and on support for them. And once again, I just want to say for all that are joining me today here, CEE, and Simpo Gladys, the Madmen. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. And I hope that everybody also reach out to you guys and also support the missions and the marathon. And I hope to see you guys next year live on the marathon second edition.
Thank you so much for
Bye-bye.
hosting.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great one, guys. Take care.
All right. Have a good one too.
Step up your style game with NeeceeLexy Boutique. From trendy activewear to stylish shoes, we've got everything you need to shine. Shop now for the latest fashion pieces, comfort, style, and confidence all in one place.
With awards on the shelf, yeah, she's on the rise. Social waves, making plays all day and night. NeeceeLexy in the spotlight, shining so bright. From marketing dreams to the YouTube flow, live interviews with stars you know. Every post, every show, she's changing the game. NeeceeLexy